Our first speaker is Mr. Don Bouchard. He is with Standing for Unity, a group that spoke at the Forks just a few weeks ago at the Human Rights Museum, an appropriate place to speak about anything that's going on in this country right now. And without further ado, I want to bring him to the mic here, and he's going to talk to us about faith in action and uniting this great country of ours. Welcome, Don Bouchard, everyone.
Hey, so glad to see all of you here today. I purpose since the beginning of these mandates and these things that have been imposed on us in so many different ways. You know, we're looking at the mask mandates. That's just a part of the problem. And I believe that if we don't take things to heart as a nation, whether vaxxed or unvaxxed, we're going to see our country collapse. And one of the greatest things in this great divide is I've also seen people reunite. And when we held our rally there, our protest, our healing ceremony at the Human Rights Museum, we saw something outstanding happen there. We saw people, vaxxed or unvaxxed, just come together for the unification of our country. This week I was at E.G. Penner's in Steinbach at Lumberyard, and when the mandates lifted, I can't even express the joy that was on people's faces and the way they interacted. And I found it was very, very interesting that one simple act of kindness towards our nation could change people's attitude so quickly. What I'm really, really against is to see people trying to stretch this out of, it's gone too far already. So when I see politicians that are trying to carry this on and impose this mandate on people, there's two ways of holding a nation hostage. You can hold them at gunpoint, or you can hold a nation hostage by their debt. And this is the problem in our countries. We're held hostage by our debts, and people are afraid to speak out. They're afraid of losing their jobs. So many city workers that I know and firefighters and policemen, they want out of this, but they're being held hostage. And this is why we're here today, is to fight on their behalf. So, wow, this is so beautiful. I asked my daughter, I said, in school, how is it with the mask mandate? She says, a lot of kids prefer to keep wearing their mask because they got used to it over 2 years, and they're so insecure showing their faces because of whatever, their complexion. They're hiding behind this mask, and they've grown used to it, especially from 4 to 6 years old. They don't know any different. So we're not here to change people's lives with a mask. We're here to help our children develop normally and interact and learn how to read. How can you learn how to read when you have a mask on? So I really think that it's important that we expose the people that are trying to keep this torture on our children. And it's affected the children. It's really, really affected people that want to hold funerals, and people are not getting closure. So our groups are really uniting right now to get people together. I don't care if you've been vaxxed or unvaxxed. I can't stress that enough. We need to rebuild this country, and we need to stop the division. And really what they tried to do is a great reset, but they created a great awakening. And I'm so thankful to see so many people coming on board. But we need to support one another like we've never had before. I see all kinds of things going on. I see families divided. I see just homes are broken because of different opinions. Let's put our opinions aside and fight for one thing, the freedom of our children. So God bless you all.
Thank you, Don. I can't agree with you more.